Clark. A deep one. You bet! Caitlin Clark! Absolutely ridiculous.
If you thought Steph Curry had range, just wait until you see what Caitlin Clark is cooking up. This isn't just long-range shooting. This is gravity-breaking artillery. From logo launches that look impossible the second they leave her fingertips to pull-ups that feel like they were designed in a lab, Caitlin is rewriting every rule we thought we knew about shot selection. Today, we're taking you straight inside her fearless leap into the WNBA. The pressure, the spotlight, the expectations, and the moments where she proved that her range isn't just deep, it's limitless. And hey, before we dive in, if you love stories about players who change the entire game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're in the right place. Now let's get into it.
Clark was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my! From Schenectady! Clark wheels around, evades Van Lith, and drains it! My goodness!
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
First step to the side over Hemingway, and that's her third already.
There were stretches where the entire arena felt like it was vibrating. Fans literally couldn't stay seated. They were on their feet before the ball even left her hands. Defenders froze, confused. Coaches threw their arms up. The atmosphere had that electric charge you only feel when a generational star is doing something nobody else can replicate. And once you witness these shots, these impossible physics-defying moments, you'll understand exactly why Caitlin Clark isn't just talented, she's a once-in-a-generation spectacle. If you're watching this, you're witnessing history unfold in real time.
Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires and goes! She hit it!
Are they going to get the ball up in time? Clark for the win! Does it time and time again, the 40-piece, and walks off with the W!
Clark, there she goes again. Yes!
You have to guard Caitlin Clark even before she crosses half court. What's that, about 26 feet? When she's going to her left and in rhythm, she's going to drain it. Clark from the logo!
She gets it out of that left hand, and it's money. She's open now, Caitlin Clark.
Clark hits the three. Too much space. Nearly 10 million people watching. Maybe we can break that 10 this year. Deep three, Caitlin Clark.
This team rallied twice in the Southland Conference Tournament for wins, and that one dead on. Right on the money. You never get tired of seeing that.
Well, you better be careful. There might be another one coming right here. You can see it when she's got the ball in her hands and the look in her eye. Right up, rhythm three.
Walking into the WNBA, Caitlin Clark wasn't just carrying expectations. She was carrying the weight of an entire basketball movement. Critics questioned if her game would translate. Teammates and veterans wondered how she'd handle the physicality. The pressure was so loud, you could practically hear it echoing through every arena she stepped into. But the moment she touched the court, she did exactly what she's always done. Silenced everything with pure impact. If you thought her college highlights broke the internet, just wait until you see how she handles the best pros on the planet. This isn't hype, it's evolution in real time. And if you're feeling that energy, drop a comment to let us know you're locked in.
Austin, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect!
11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Look at the tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down.
They've scored 10 points off of 6 Fever turnovers, so that's really the difference in the game right now.
Clark leaning and hitting.
Kenley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make for Clark. And it sets up her ability to drive. She is a hard check Tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a three. Clark with 9 points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and dropping a three. Minnesota shooting just 29% here in the first quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a three.
Timeout in between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy. And especially, that's one way to...
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada there. Indiana's gone from up 7 to down 7. The Fever had all of the energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark dropping a three. Her international duties with Germany also suffered an injury. This is just her 14th game and part of the challenge that Dallas has had all year. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down her second three. Two-Fag Benlay. Indiana will reset. Clark fire away. You bet. Just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
I don't know if Dolson was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound. But she was right there in front. Clark, deep three. Had a chance to speak with the Fever general manager, and she just loves that Emily is playing so well as of late here in DC. Here's Clark. That one rattles through. They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three. Connecticut now 1 for 12 from the floor in this first.
Good looks, though. They're getting good looks.
Clark connects on a bomb. Here's Clark working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet! Indiana has come on.
Caitlin Clark's deep range isn't just about sinking three-pointers from another zip code. Her logo bombs are insane, yes, the kind that make crowds gasp. But what makes her truly lethal is that her vision expands right along with her range. Some of her most outrageous WNBA plays didn't even end in shots. They came as cross-court lasers, whip-quick dimes, and no-look passes launched from way beyond the arc. Defenders were so busy preparing for her to pull up that they completely missed the pass zipping right past them. That combination of range and IQ? That's what separates stars from legends.
Here's 25. How about back? Benlay running the floor there. And the find there from Clark. Gustafson, too much. Long rebound to the Fever. Oh, back Benlay says, don't wait. Transition defense.
To the Commissioner's Cup final. What a dish. Down the floor. Wallace. The finish plus the foul. On a beautiful delivery from Clark.
In this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
Maybe big threes and D.
We can come up with something. We'll workshop it.
We're workshopping it.
Kelsey Mitchell lays it up and in there.
Gets her on the bounce. Dolphin too strong. Quickly up the floor is Mitchell. Beautiful find from Clark as Mitchell lays it up and in.
Right, she knocked it down.
Caitlin Clark scoreless. It's 5:51 left in the first quarter, and she post speeds Aaliyah Boston.
He was the only one back there for Indiana as Clark whips it inside. 2 more for Boston.
Good job by the Dream getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone, and third triple goes for Indiana.
Could have held for one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead, and Alyssa Smith lays it in on the delivery from Clark.
Round to Russell Pick. Now to Horston. Gets a decent look. Can't get it to go. All of a sudden, that's 6 of 10. Not looking so hot anymore. And the baseball pass down court and with passing. Look at this.
This is a pass that not very many players can make from behind the free throw line.
We talked to Caitlin earlier today, and she talked about how that chemistry is getting so much better. And is there any better passer right now from the backcourt?
Now let's relive some of the moments that had the entire basketball world refreshing their timelines. These are the plays that turned arenas into chaos, that made commentators lose their voices, and that had fans chanting before the replay even hit the screen. These clips aren't just highlights. They're chapters in the story of how Caitlin Clark has grabbed the WNBA spotlight and refused to let go. So sit back, because the next few moments are pure, unfiltered magic.
At the game.
Levish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects.
As Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects. Along 2. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet. A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there in Mule's face.
Chanta defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect. Oh, Caitlin Clark. She waited to prime time to connect from deep.
That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was.
Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Hamby had a clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. Fagbenle stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull. Back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. So Christie Side's going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls. Just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a three.
So when Caitlin goes off the ball, typically she comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang!
Defensive board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three.
Now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo, drills it. Clark, pull up 3, that one.
So you love to see that DMV showing up, showing out.
Clark.
Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves.
She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three.
Christie Sides told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up. Clark with the basketball. 9 total points in the game. Steps it back from 3. Knocks it down.
3 in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown. Knocks down a three. Wheeler. Clark launches. Hits a three.
And there it is, the deepest, wildest, most jaw-dropping shots of Caitlin Clark's young WNBA career. But here's the scary part. This is only the beginning. If she's already hitting logo daggers and threading impossible passes as a rookie, imagine what she'll be doing a season or 2 from now. If you're hyped for what's coming next, let us know in the comments. Show some love for Caitlin's meteoric rise. And of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Court Queens breakdown. See you in the next one.